honestly, I don't know how you all did it because I couldn't get her up here. But our good friend Karena Fulks is here with us in the studio today, and Mr. Swackhammer basically didn't give her an option. And she knew she'd be in trouble if she didn't show up and hang out with us today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So first off, since you haven't been up here before, you don't know that. She's never been up here before.
First time.
That's right.
We did not know that.
No, I know.
We just
you all
assumed,
have done real good.
We just assumed she was up here all the time. We said, we're not coming if you're not coming.
Now she has no excuse not to ever come up here again.
That's right.
Now she's done it. So, but first off, tell everybody a little bit about your involvement here at Total Media and a little bit about yourself, Karena. A lot of people know you, but some may not.
Yes, I've somehow avoided being in front of the camera. I am quite camera shy, but as she said, Mr. Swackhammer didn't give me an option today. But I joined the Total Media staff about a month and a half ago. Which seems like it was much longer ago, but it's been a great month and a half here. I came on as the Vice President of Marketing and Operations here, so I do a lot of the behind-the-scenes work. We have a wonderful staff here. Great clients, so it's been a really great opportunity and a great learning experience. For me, born and raised here in Jackson, so it's great to be back after living in Cincinnati for a few years, coming back to a small town and just, being home. It's the best part, so.
All right, well, we're so glad to have you here, and a lot of times Karena is behind the scenes, but doing a lot of great work here in the building and throughout the community, and so the reason she's up here today, well, we'll let Mr. Swackhammer explain it there, smarty pants, that got her up here.
Well, first of all, it was because she was making fun of me because she knew I did not like to be up.
It is. Turnabout is fair play.
Is.
Yeah, so that was part of the reason.
I'm really regretting that now.
This is what you get for running your mouth.
Yeah, I've really avoided being up here. You can't probably tell right now, but my face is blood red. And so I gave him a really hard time this week about how nervous he was a few weeks ago. And here I am.
Yes. But one thing I think,
payback.
Yeah, the one thing we needed to talk about, and this last Monday night, there was a service committee meeting prior to council meeting, and both of you were there. And, my question was, how many of the listening audience realize you guys are off of a city-owned, state channel and stuff? And that agreement is coming up here in the next couple months. And getting feedback back from the viewing audience that, enjoys this program or what you guys present, and getting comments back. And I'd like and I'm reaching out right now to the people that either follow you on Facebook or seeing this live, to go over to your Facebook site and make some comments. We've heard from City Council. The administration has some of their own ideas as well. I know both of you have talked to us, but we're here to present something to the public, and I'd really like to hear from the public, and I think it benefits you guys. And Jennifer, I know you've got the longer history and stuff on how this relationship got started. If you would share a little bit to the public here to how this relationship got started briefly, and then let Karena jump in on what you guys have in mind going forward.
Absolutely, and thank you. Are you saying I'm old?
I think that's
I don't think I said that.
That's what he said.
I said history.
Is that what he said? Okay, I remember that one too. No, I'm just teasing. So yeah, the story can be, as when we met the other day, I said this story could be 2 hours long or like 2 minutes long. So just, which do you opt for? So we'll go with the shorter version. But many years ago, as my father, Big Lou, had the radio stations. The cable company at that time, which was, I think Cablevision or something, 150 years ago, back in the 80s, knew they had to have a community channel, and they contacted him about running that for them. And so that's how it used to be Cable Channel 7 100 years ago, yes. Back in the days of VHS and Betamax tapes, yes, that we used to run things off of. James is laughing because he knows what that is.
I have no idea.
Well, I think
she doesn't.
Isn't that what we're still running things off of
no,
back
we
here?
moved up to DVDs, James. no, so the cable company did contact Dad, and so they came together and came up with what the community channels should be. And throughout the years, as I moved back to Jackson after college and working up in Columbus for several years, Dad and I got together and decided that we wanted the channel to be more community oriented. And that's when, if you remember, the morning show began to talk about this, that, and the other, but also our involvement in, airing a lot of community events, whether it be a Christmas program at the church or Marquet, or the Apple Festival Parade, or Ohilco Queen Contest, or whatever it may be that's going on in the community that people may or may not be able to go see or would like to see again. That's what we're here for. We are your local channel, and our whole purpose is to provide you with local programming and promote our area. Mm-hmm. And so over the years, we have evolved into that. Somehow over the years, the cable company ended up kind of giving in a contract somehow along the way. It had to do with the poll contract and all of that, which is a whole other story. The city ended up with our channel, so basically the city has always leased the channel to us to run for them, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So that lease or agreement is coming up, as it had been a 10-year agreement, and that would be next month. So council has to vote, number one, on whether, I guess, they want to continue for us to run the channel, mm-hmm. or also, how they want to further see the channel. That's what I think Mr. Swackhammer is asking. Do you all have any ideas if we are allowed to continue to run this channel? Are there anything different that you would like to see? What are some of the suggestions that you all have out there that the council could review, or the mayor and service director could review, that maybe we could add to our programming?
Yeah. No, that's exactly what we're looking for. We love hearing feedback from you all. Like she said, we got some great ideas the other day from our council members at the meeting, and I think we were able to kind of enlighten them on some of the great things that are coming here at Total Media with this channel, and how the last year has really shown us how important this channel is to the community, and the opportunities that we have to go out and film things like the Apple Festival contest, where there was limited capacity, and our staff here works really hard at trying to attend all of these events, making sure that they have the right equipment, the right opportunities to get this stuff out to the community so you guys can see it. We would love some new ideas, maybe some events that are going on in the community that we can come out to, and continue being community minded.
Yeah, and he's going to hate me for this, but I want to give a giant tip of the hat to our good friend James sitting over there, because without him, all of these fun graphics and all of this stuff that you have seen pop up over the last year, and a lot of times him literally using his own personal equipment to put that out there, he has over this past year taken this thing to a whole new level. And James wants to sit behind the scenes, but yay, James, thank you.
The real MVP.
He is. So if you see James Hamilton out on the street and you appreciate some of the stuff that we're doing
just
here,
stay 6 feet away.
Just stay 6 feet away.
Don't hug him.
Don't hug me.
Don't hug him.
Respect my personal
give
space.
him like the air high five,
air
or the air
hug.
elbow, or something.
And you can just
like
give
that.
all of that admiration to Jennifer.
Oh, thanks, James. I appreciate that. But no,
You can stay 6 feet away from Karena too.
Yes, yeah. But no, we do want to thank James, because a lot of the stuff that goes on in here wouldn't be here without him. So yeah, did we?
Yeah, I know we're having fun with it. We're trying to enlighten people as well.
Yeah.
But I really am wanting people to make comments on your Facebook broadcast of this, so that we can go back and look at that, so that we can get that input from the city of residents and stuff. We do need to present in front of council next council meeting. an agreement for them to determine whether or not they wish to accept or not. So I know we got some work to do, but would not want to do that without giving the citizens the opportunity to have input into it.
Yeah, and I mean that's the whole point. The point is not to feed our egos sitting here every day blabbing to you or at you about things. We are your channel. We are here for the community, and hopefully we bring you some laughs and some smiles every day. But also, our job is to promote our area and also to bring things to you that you may or may not be able to see, especially with a global pandemic going on. And as Karena said, we just aired the Apple Festival Queen contest. A lot of people couldn't get a ticket to go. Heck, you're a former Apple Queen and couldn't even hardly score a ticket.
No.
So luckily you found a family member that,
Yes.
that had one ticket left and was able to go. But I mean, it's just, these are the things that we're here for. So
On that same ticket, Jennifer, we're planning to do the same thing with the Festival of Flags Queen contest this
Yes.
weekend.
Mhm.
So the plan, details that we're still working out the details, but the plan is to live stream it on Facebook and then replay it on Spectrum 1020 on Monday.
okay, very
awesome.
good, very good, and we look forward to that as well. So those are all the things that we do. Please give those comments out. I'm not speaking for council, but they need to know. I mean, I don't know that they know if you appreciate or that you all, they want to know that you all are watching and that you appreciate what's going on and what you would appreciate seeing as well. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, we, Jennifer, if I can add, we feel like Jackson's very fortunate. Very few small towns have this a TV station like this.
100%.
Very few, and for us, it's a way for us to reach out to the community, which is so important to us as we represent them. So we're hoping for an ongoing, to continue this relationship and make it better, even as just another means for us reaching out to our citizens. And so that's what we're asking. We're asking for your input, whether you like it or not. What you like about it, what you'd like to see on the station, and any way we can improve it. So, and Karena, did anybody even say what her last name was?
I don't think so.
It's Karena. It's Karena Fulks. As the new, what was it, vice president here at Total
Marketing
Media,
and operations.
Cable, whatever, Main Street TV. Not only was she a previous Apple Queen, she also is a previous State of Ohio champion
That's right.
in the long jump.
She jumps real far, guys.
Yeah, so
Not
she
anymore.
that's
Not
why we
anymore.
I've seen her go up and down those steps. I don't.
that's why we have to be careful with her.
Yeah.
We know she can jump our hurdles. So
She's like a human
gotta-
Spider Woman.
I get asked that a lot. Can you still jump? And I'm like, if there's an ambulance on site for when I break my hip or, with being now
I
a
doubt
cheerleading
that.
coach, these girls are like, do you think you can still do a kick? And I'm like, no. No, I'm too old for that. But lots of good memories there, Randy.
Yes, lots of good memories. She's a very talented young lady, and we're so happy to have her here.
we're very happy to have her back to our hometown of Jackson too.
That's right.
We love it when our good citizens come home.
But and if one thing I do want to say, if you don't feel comfortable writing something in public on our Facebook page or calling here or whatever, contact your council person, contact the mayor's office, contact the service director, and if you have any suggestions along the way, just pass them along. And no matter how you get the thoughts out there, that's the important part.